Hey, 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 Music Therapy Laz here. We are live. Some little snafus in the beginning here. We are starting our second episode of Guitar Mod Squad. That's right. And we have a special guest on tonight. I'm going to do a little intro music for you all so you know who I'm talking about because you may very well have heard some of his music in the past. If you haven't, you got to check out this guy, Jack the Rabbit. That's right. Music Therapy Laz here doing our Guitar Mod Squad episode number 2. And Jack the Rabbit has done a lot of mods to his guitars, and I wanted to showcase him as our second guest because he's not just a good friend, but I bought this really, really cool 7-string guitar from him. And you got to check out this guy's studio. It's just amazing, and he'll really excite you with some of the mods that you can do on your guitars as well, not just electrics, but acoustics. So yeah, there you go. The sweet sounds of Jack the Rabbit indeed. So with no further ado, let's bring in Jack the Rabbit. What's happening, my buddy?
What's cracking, man?
Now we got somebody up there. See, Nelson.
Now we're
Nelson
working.
Rodriguez is already in the chat.
All right, what's up, Nelson?
So you guys, this is version number 2 of Mod Squad episode 2. Because I'm using my phone through StreamYard for the first time ever because my laptop went kaput pretty much. I mean, I don't want to take a chance on doing another live stream with the way that thing was acting up last time. Yeah, brothers and sisters, join in. And I did not have time today. I thought I'd be home by around 1 or 2 after some work today, but it went long. So I didn't get home till like 4:30, and I had to wolf down some late lunch. And so the tower of power down past my desk over here still needs to be hooked up. Jack knows.
It's a nice computer, though.
He's
Once
seen
you
the
get
state
that
of
thing
affairs
going.
in my studio. It's nothing like Jack's studio, which is nice and organized lately.
Lately.
Yeah, so welcome everybody. Music Therapy Laz here with Jack the Rabbit and, of course, Roxy.
Oh,
Roxy's
there
here
she
too.
is. The
Yeah,
real
and we're
star of
gonna
the
hit
show.
Jack up with some questions about his awesome mods that he's done. So I'll probably wait a little bit for some more people to show up before you start bringing some guitars to show. But we
Sure.
might as well tell a story. Like last week, I had Kurt S. I think it's for Stewart. I was messing around with you before, but it's not. He's not one of the Simpsons. He could be one of the Simpson characters, though. You know, he's got that look, kind of like the principal of that the school there.
Yeah. Yeah, I caught
You know
that.
what I'm talking about? Principal
He does that. He does kind of
Skinner,
have that look. Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to see if I can find, because I got to try to follow the chat here. So I'm going to try to find this on YouTube somehow on my tab. That's what tabs are for, I guess. Yeah, this is it. We've got it going. All right, let me turn that down. Yeah, that's what tabs are for, Laz.
That's what I
So
got
we've
there.
got Nelson Rodriguez in the chat. I know there's a bunch of other people live right now too, and you just can't fight that battle. I've given up
It's a
trying to
busy
find a spot.
it's a busy Thursday.
Yeah, yeah. So Thursdays, any weeknight really. There's almost no weeknight after 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Anyway, there's so many
That's
people on
true.
YouTube doing stuff. You're gonna overlap someone, but hopefully we're not overlapping any of our really good friends. Even though I believe it's Guitar Hack who's live right now. Or who else is live?
There's a
I
few.
don't even know. Yeah, I'm not looking. I'm just gonna pretend they're not there.
Well, that's okay. People catch this on the replay.
Yeah, they'll catch it on the replay.
They'll catch it
Exactly.
on the replay. I do that a lot.
Yeah, and
Stuff. You
lurking,
can't
right?
catch everything, man. Yeah, I lurk a lot. Well, because I got that Roku, so I use that, and I can't chat
Oh,
on there, So it's just on my
oh,
TV.
yeah.
Yeah, so I canceled my cable because that
Why
stuff's too
pay?
expensive,
You
man.
don't.
Yeah,
Well, why pay? I do
streaming's so
still.
much
I
better.
like the regular news and stuff, and we like it for The Walking Dead. Even though we used to watch it earlier by catching it on streaming, cheating streaming. We'd watch it at 6 o'clock our time because it went live on the East Coast, and it's getting mirrored
Oh,
by some like Russian website or something like that. Yeah, those Russians. They know how to hack into the systems, don't they? Anyway,
They get
but
it.
yeah, Jack the Rabbit. So let me tell a story about Jack the Rabbit, you all, if you don't know. And I say you all as if like I'm from somewhere other than California, but I'm not. But it's a nice way of saying, you all as in not just guys, but women like Janice Lala. Hello, Janice Lala. Thanks for joining us.
Janice. Hi,
Janice,
Janice.
she's always in someone's chat at some point, one way or another. She finds a way to get in there and drop a very kind hello. Thank you so much, Janice.
Janice
So
is
Jack the
awesome.
Rabbit, man. So this guy, I saw him on I think the hippie show where we first kind of met, right? Metalhead hippies show,
I think no. Well, I
maybe.
think we were chatting in like Ben Coombs and Guitar
Yeah,
Hacks chat for a
we
while.
might
Like
have.
and CGS was the main one
Yeah,
because
maybe.
everybody from all the little groups of
Yeah,
whatever they all kind of coalesced around him,
right.
and yeah, through him I went and found all these
Yeah,
other little groups of internet guitar people. But yeah, I think
that's
that's
funny,
where we
Janice.
initially started chatting is was in CGS.
That's cool. I think the first place where I discovered the chat was on Phil Mcknight's show, and then I'm like, oh, there are people chatting and asking him questions, and then I started discovering, oh, people aren't just asking questions; they're like talking with each other. And then I'm like, oh, this is like a thing. And then I started doing it too, and then I started really getting into all these different channels like Ben Coombs and all that.
Yeah,
And that's when I started to decide to really do my YouTube channel, because originally I wanted to just like post up original music once I started producing it, and which is still not happening. But
oh, you'll get there,
it's
man.
life.
You got
I know.
everything you need.
I'm
You
not.
just gotta.
I, I'm not sad about it. It's just that you keep building up all this stuff, and you have all this stuff, and you want to like make that music that you got all the stuff for. And I follow that guy Keith, I think Williams of 5 Watt World. Do you watch some of that guy's
Uh,
stuff? You've never heard? All right, you got a new channel for you
uh,
to check out. 5 Watt World.
5 Watt World.
Yeah, he's really all about minimizing the gear and getting back to why you got in the first place, which is to
Oh,
play
yeah,
chord
that's kind
music.
of like my philosophy too. That's why I play acoustics most of the time.
That's why you have 1,000 guitars.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I'm
the
up to.
gear can get in the way, and sometimes, I'm thinking about like downsizing too. I want to sell some of the gear and, upgrade to simpler systems, some of the newer systems, and then just get it all, just start doing it more because I'm not recording enough. No, I got a message on my phone that I'm using as my YouTube thing here. So I didn't realize this, that you can go live on YouTube even when you don't have 1,000 subs, as long as you verify your YouTube account, and you can go up on StreamYard and go live.
Oh, really?
So you can go live without even having a guest through StreamYard broadcasting into YouTube, as long as you verify your YouTube account through your phone, and then you're using your phone through your YouTube account. And maybe I've already reached that, like you have to hit 4,000 hours or whatever. There's not just 1,000. You can reach 1,000 to monetize, but there's
Yeah.
also that reaching 4,000 viewing hours
Watch
or something,
hours. Yeah, that's the hard
something
part.
like that. You know, and that's why everyone does live streams. By the way, live streams
Get
are
the
great
view
because
time.
you're on for like an hour usually at least. Like Johnny
That's
Bean,
true.
he's on like 3 hours a day.
Yeah, that dude, he's always on.
Oh, that's great. Well, his wife was out of town recently, so and I finally
Uh,
did hook up with him up here in the Bay Area, though I met him down in Nam. I finally did hook up with him up
I didn't even
here.
know he was married.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
I
doesn't
didn't know
like,
that.
my wife doesn't want to be on YouTube either. She got a little upset when she found out that I had a few photos of us on Instagram, like from New
uh,
Year, Christmas, and she's like, "Why is that
and
there?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's just Instagram, and it's not the same as YouTube. It's like Facebook." But anyway, here we are talking other stuff, but we're kind of getting around to the whole focus of the show, which is modding guitars. And I remember my very first mod. I put it in the description. I don't know if you remember, what was your first ever real modification or change to your guitar, like where you removed the screw and you put something in place of it. What
My
was
fir-
that? Do you remember?
my first mod was I changed the pick guard on my Strat because I hate white pick guards. So I put a what did I put on it? I put one of those pearloid, the black pearloid,
Yeah,
kind of what I
I did
have
that.
on this. That's like what I have on this one back here.
Yeah, I did that too. But the first mod that I ever recall doing actually was to my WRC SR71, the Wayne Robert Charvel designed
Oh yeah,
authentic Super Strat Gibson.
Gibson. That thing was sick.
Gibson's authentic Super Strat.
I remember you showing me pictures of that guitar. That thing's pretty
That's all I
sweet.
have left of that. That in the case. I have the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the pictures, and I have the picture in the case. Actually, I think I put the picture. Oh, I took it down. I had it up
Oh,
there
you,
for a while. But now I've got Sammy Bowler's like from his CD and his album. I just bought his. I don't know
oh,
if
I
you
love
heard.
Sammy, dude. He's one of my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah, I love his melodic playing and all that. It's just his
Plus, he
arpeggios
seems
and
like such a chill guy.
totally chill guy too. Yeah, totally chill
He's
guy. I'd love to
he's
meet
one of
that
those
guy.
dudes that like he's intimidating to jam with, but then again, he'd probably be so nice that
Yeah,
he'd be
yeah, he'll
cool to
just
jam
smile
with.
over it like
Yeah.
he'll be like, "Yeah, you could use a little more practice there, Laz." I'll just go over there and just hammer on like anyway.
But he'd
But
be fun though. He seems like he'd be a fun
oh
guy
yeah, it's
to
cool.
to
And that
hang
whole
around.
crowd, yeah, Dave Friedman, man, he kind of got that guy started by bringing him on as his like, like show how his amps sound kind of guy. He was his demo guy. But he's out of Detroit and he's a real rock star out of Detroit, and now he's got his first album out. He just put up a new single recently, and I bought his vinyl CD. I bought his vinyl. It's right behind me there. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah,
can see the star thing. That
with
sun.
the with the with the sun coming up
Yeah, you want me to grab
or
it?
the
I'll grab it.
with the circle.
Yeah.
I'm watching on my cell phone, so it's so hard to see.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
oh, it is. Yeah, that's cool.
Let me
Still
pull
in
the
shrink
plastic
wrap.
off.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because I'm going to get a proper sleeve for it anyway. So there you
nice.
go. And then inside, of course, you've got this is what's cool about vinyl records, right? It's colored like the sun.
Oh yeah.
Very cool, right? Anyway, and then you've got, the back. And then old CDs, sometimes they'd have like a flip open cover too.
Hmm. Yeah, that's nice. I kind of like
Yeah,
having something I can hold on to and look at
I do
pictures
too.
and
I like the sound of them better too, but I definitely
oh, it
appreciate
sounds way better.
holding on to something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Janice is recovering from a disastrous haircut. First day back in the hair salon,
Uh-oh.
and she gets wrecked by somebody.
Uh-oh.
Oh
I
no.
hope it's not too bad, Janice.
Hey, Adam D's joining. Adam, thanks
What's
for
up,
joining
Adam?
the. There are 7 people in here, so there's some lurkers out there. Yeah,
That's
so
what I
so
do.
my
I
first
lurk.
mod, I was going to tell you, the first mod was to that SR71, that Charvel designed Super
Charvel.
Strat. I stuck on some Shaler locking strap locks, so
Nice.
strap locks. That was the
That's a
one and
good mod.
only mod that I did for the longest time. And then I changed out a pickguard like you did to my Strat that I had. And there's a picture of that on my homepage of my YouTube channel. That's the Strat that I used to own with the 3 gold lace sensor vintage style pickups. Those are the good ones too. That was like a mid '90s guitar. I think I ordered that in '96
Yeah, I
and
have
got
some
it.
gold lace sensors sitting in my drawer.
The old
They
ones
came
or newer ones?
they came off of this guitar. It's a 98 Strat
Yeah, those
Plus.
are the good ones, man. Those are the
Yeah.
good ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have different pickups on that now, but it came with gold lace sensors.
Cool.
So I have those there in the case.
Oh, Adam just ordered a G3 pedal. So is that one of the gig rig, the G3,
That's
the
is
M,
that
or
the
is that a different one?
that's the Rev G3?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's probably what he's talking about. Yeah, the Rev. Burn one. If I had one, I'd burn one. Hey, Johnny Bean is here. He's cameoing in again.
Johnny Bean, what's up,
Yo,
dude?
what's up, dude?
$200 and no power adapter. What?
You want to join the show later again, Johnny Bean? We'll invite you on if you want to. Just let me know, but after we chat for a while.
See
So what
James.
was
What's
the?
up, James?
Oh, James is in. James
James
Pava.
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 Pava. Is that how you pronounce that? Pava.
I don't know. I'm just going with Paiva or Pava. I think
Pava.
Pava or
Pava.
Paiva. Could be Paiva. Lurking in the woods. Right on.
I'm bad with
Don't get
pronunciations.
shot. Lurking in the woods. Sometimes, Jack the Rabbit knows. Bunny rabbits know,
I know, cause duck
Be
season.
popping around the
I got
woods.
signs. It's
Well, I'm
always
having
duck
a
season.
having a cold beverage here. Hmm.
I'm drinking some. I got some Coca Cola.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Stuff's woke, son.
Nice.
Coca Cola went
So,
woke.
so last week we had Kurt S. Stewart, 5150 Kurt, who's a fanatical, like
Yeah,
Johnny
he's a
Bean
good dude.
follower. He surpassed me on the Discord, Johnny Bean's Discord by far. I caught up
What
with
do you
him
mean?
just the other day, but then he posted a million more pictures of Van Halen
Oh,
again.
cause you guys were equal, right? Almost. So he got you beat
I was
now.
the top guy for a while, and then Kurt just came like a tsunami and just tsunamied me with all these Van Halen photos and stuff. Anyway, so Kurt, we got into some mod chat there and some build chat, but it went into like just blah 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 after a little while, But I'm gonna try to focus the show more on the mods. So show us some of the mods that you've done on some of your guitars. Some of them are very unique.
Well, let's see. I guess should I start with like the lower mods and then work up to the most modded?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll show you.
Why not?
Well,
Why not
something
end on a high
easy.
note with the most modded?
Something easy that I usually do is change the saddle on my acoustic guitars to bone.
Uh, that's a good
And
idea.
on this particular guitar, I put some metal bridge pins on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's a pretty simple mod that anybody could do, and it actually does help make the guitar a little more, maybe a little bit more volume and a little bit more sustain to it. I haven't A/B'd it with plastic ones, but yeah, that's something easy you could do to an acoustic. And then this one here, I kind of did the same thing. So this is a Harley Benton.
Here, let me get you more on the big screen here. I'm gonna put you on solo. There you
Yeah,
go.
so this is a Harley Benton. It's like a Taylor G.S mini copy. It's all
Nice.
mahogany, but it's all laminate. And I didn't
Mm-hmm.
really like I didn't really like the sound of it. It was kind of dead when I got it. So I changed the saddle to bone, and then I put these kind of blingy. I don't know if you could see them. They're kind of jewel. They're gold with a black kind of onyx colored jewels inside. So I did that. I put a sticker here because she's dangerous.
Nice.
just cousin. Then I changed the tuners. I put some hip shot. Why am I getting echo?
Oh, you get an echo?
I'm getting echo. Yeah.
Uh-oh, hold on. I was trying to do something here and I messed something up probably.
I got a lot of mods on my skin. Yeah, Janice, that's true. Let's see. Here's something I just did not too long ago. This is a made in Mexico Fender P bass, and I changed the pick guard to black because I don't like white, and I just put a hip shot bridge on it. Mostly because I like the look of it better than the original one.
Yeah, it does look great.
Yeah, it's purely aesthetics, but
no more echo.
And this is no more echo.
Good.
Yeah, so this one's pretty much stock, except I just changed the bridge. It's got the regular tuners and stuff. So those are kind of some mild modifications, and then this guitar here started off as a monoprice Indio Telecaster, and I ripped all the electronics out and swapped it out with these gold hardware. It's got that kind of fancy
with
design
that
on it.
Looking top. Wow.
Yeah, it's got a quilted top.
It's
It's
a
just a
veneer or is
veneer.
it a print?
Yeah, it's just a veneer.
Well, it's better
But I
than a
changed.
print. I've seen some cheap guitars
Yeah.
that have print.
Well, I have my court guitar over here has a print on it.
Yeah,
It's a photo.
yeah,
But yeah, I
the
changed the.
photo top.
And then this one's got the hip shot,
Nice.
locking staggered tuners.
Those are great.
And I got a screw stuck in there. It wouldn't come out, so I
Oh,
had to. Yeah, this was one of my first guitars that I modded.
that's like a dimple. That's like the dimple, on the face of a cute girl like Cindy Crawford or something. A little dot there. Just
Yeah,
makes it look more
it
interesting. Yeah,
gives it character, you know.
yeah.
And
That's
then
one of the
one
ones that Guitar Hack would run away from them because he's allergic to. I think he's
because
like
he
like
likes gold, doesn't he?
vampires are to garlic. He's like to gold.
Gold hardware.
Yeah.
Well, this one's a little different. So this is my
Uh, oh,
Big
that's
Apple.
cool.
This is my Big Apple Strat that I put Graph Tech. I don't know if you can see that. It's got Graph Tech
Yeah.
string trees,
Trees. Yeah.
LSR roller nut. It's got
Nice.
the hip
You
shot.
got the mini nut, so you can get a skinny roller nut like that. That's skinny too, right? That's cool. Oh no, you have to route that out
This
somewhere. You have to
this
file
is
that
a
out.
regular one. Yeah, this was routed out,
Yeah, you have to file it out for that. Yeah,
and then it
I
has
like that.
Seymour
I had that on my
Duncan's.
Strat.
It's got a Trembucker and was it a 59?
Nice.
And it's been routed out to fit a Floyd Rose
So
because
you didn't do
originally
that routing yourself though. You had a friend do that,
I
if I
had
remember
somebody
right.
else do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they also cut the pick guard down here to fit because it wouldn't fit.
Oh yeah,
So I had him.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, so I had him. I
They
don't know
just
if you
cut
could
the
see
bottom
it.
off.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you can see it.
I
How
can kind
it's
of see
kind
it.
of.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it on the camera,
yeah,
but you can kind of see how it's a
yeah,
little rough around there. So I had
yeah.
to
It's a
cut it
little
with a
rough
razor
around the
blade.
edge there. Yeah,
Yeah. So those are the mods I did to that. This is probably the most heavily modded guitar that I have.
that's a
As
cool
far as
looking guitar, man.
yeah, this is my favorite guitar that I own.
And what kind of neck does that have on it? So is it like your standard C style neck, or is it like a compound, or what's the neck like?
Yeah, it's like a. I guess it's like a standard C. I don't think it's a compound radius, but the action I got it really really low.
Oh, there you go. That's a
I don't know
player's
if you
action
can
there,
see.
man. Hey,
I
BC
don't,
Rich, 581, random
I don't know
number.
how. I
Oh,
don't know
that's
how
sweet.
well that's.
Those are the lower frets too, right?
Yeah, this is the lower frets.
Yeah, not the jumbo style that a lot of people get now. Nice,
I think they
nice.
used. What they call these? The like a
Fretless Wonders.
fretless wonder. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then this one I just did some aesthetic stuff. I did this is my
yeah.
court.
You guys are gonna love this. So check out what he's done with this guitar. You're gonna freak out. So you're gonna be like, "What?"
So this is an X300 in a Blu-ray burst, and of course I got hip shot staggered locking tuners on it.
Now,
But
did
I
you have
did
to
this.
drill new holes for that, or did you just Leonardo?
No, I have. You could see it has the universal mounting plate. It's got a.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I like
Yeah, now
these because I
see,
don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to
that's
modify the.
great.
Yeah, it's so
That's why
so
I
easy to.
think Phil Mcknight loves that company for that. He's like one of the first people that really influenced me to think about doing more mods to a guitar than I would probably think myself capable of. He made it, possible. Look at that top. That's sick. That's
So
awesome.
that's a photo top, but
That is a photo top. Yeah, but
that's
it
a new
looks good.
Goto. That's a
Dang,
new Goto Floyd I put in. I
very
don't know how well
nice.
that's coming up on camera. I changed the knobs on here. I'm backwards. So I put the
Oh, there you go.
abalone knobs because
Abalone?
this guitar, yeah, it's got abalone. It kind of reminds me of the beach for some reason. So I was like, I want abalone knobs. And then, yeah, I put Leonardo on the fretboard here
That's cool.
because he's one of my favorite people of all time.
So let's say hi to Sean Zimmerman first off, and then
Hey,
explain to
what's up,
people
Sean?
exactly how that went on to the
BC,
fretboard.
BC Rich. What's up, dude? I think BC Rich missed my bass.
Yeah, he did. Well, they can always rewind.
I put the same thing on the Gibson that I have. The same kind of finger
Yeah, you got
treatment
to
on
show
the
that.
Gibson.
The hip shot.
So I was showing this because I just put a hip shot bridge on here, just because of aesthetics. I just like the way it looks.
That looks great.
It looks badass. And then here's my
What kind of pickups are in that base?
they're just stock Mexican
You know, they still
stock
sound pretty
Mexican
good. I mean,
pickups.
yeah. So this is the SG you all that that I handed to Jack the Rabbit and told him you're gonna end up buying this, and he did.
And I did. I bought it.
Only
But yeah,
because
it's got
I,
a
from describing like what he was not liking in SGs and Gibsons, he ended up liking in this one, which is that it does not have a glossy neck. It has this satin neck that's the same as the rest of the body, which is like this really interesting kind of, almost like it's polished bone or something, right? But it's mahogany.
Can you see
Look at that.
that?
Yeah, it's like a satin. It looks great. Yeah,
I think it's
yeah,
mahogany.
yeah. It's
So,
mahogany. I can tell the grain because I've worked with wood most of
mhm.
my life. So,
But
but notice
this
the
one,
neck, you guys. Look at the fretboard. What's up with that fretboard?
all I did was put this. It's called neck illusions. They make
Neck.
they make like basically like stickers that save your fingerboard from wear and tear. But they have all different
They look.
designs and colors that you could get, and they're really cool. Larry Mitchell is uses them.
You know what I want to do is I want to put like the colors that you would see on a Guitar Hero game, you know, and put the fret colors like the button colors,
You could do it.
just to be funny. You know which one I'm going to do that to? Check this out. I'm going to mod this now. I just got a mod idea from this show. This is great. All right.
I can't
Oh,
see it.
God,
You got to put
I'm
yourself
gonna
back on
bring
screen.
I'm gonna bring myself back into the screen. Hold on a second. Here we go. All right. What am I doing? I'm gonna solo me. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. I'm soloing me now. So this guitar, my brother Andrew gave it to me because what the hell is he gonna do with it? And it was one of his first guitars, and some of you might recognize some of the lettering here on the case. Yes, it's a Hofner. It's not a
Yeah,
bass.
Sean, it was a rosewood board. It was an ebony board, and I put the white, so it looks like it has ebony binding around the side of it.
All right, so this definitely needs some modding.
Oh, there you go. Have I seen that before?
I don't know. I don't know if
I don't think I've seen that
but
before.
these are one of those, like, I don't know where you get these. Somebody told me, but they're like they give them away with something. I don't know, like with a VW or
Ah,
something. But no, this is way older than that. But notice how messed up the neck is. The neck is off the body.
it's
Like,
what?
see how the low E is
What?
like hanging off the edge.
Yeah, that's
It's like
weird.
it's hanging off the edge. So I'm gonna have to reset the neck. That's one thing I have to do, obviously.
Why is it have? It looks like it
This
has
one
more meat
fucking
on one.
pickup in it.
Oh, you know what? The bridge looks crooked.
Yeah, the bridge is not
Is
on
it?
straight either. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's slightly
So
off a little bit.
everything's kind of off on this thing because this is just like some thrown together kind of, Sears guitar.
That's
And
crazy.
then look at these tuners on here.
Wow. Oh, I've seen those before on another guitar. Those are classics.
It's a classic.
That's a
But you know what I'm
classic.
going to do is I'm going to get it so that it's playing, and then I'm going to get like the colored. What do they call it again? What's the name of that company?
Yeah, the neck illusions.
Neck Illusions. I'm going to get. Let me bring you back.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
could,
do a
dude.
Neck Illusions.
I bet they sell one that has the Van Halen stripes that you could just match it. It'll match right to the body, which would look pretty cool.
How do I bring you back?
I don't know.
Man, I hate this thing. Using using this, like, okay, I'm clicking
It's
it.
small on your cell phone.
All right, I don't know what I'm doing. Back on.
Uh-oh. I
Are we
think you
both
lost.
on? We're both on. Yay! Now
I'm
it's
back.
working. So, using a cell phone to do this is kind of crappy. Yeah, Hofner, exactly, like the basses. But VC Rich got it. But this guitar is not worth hardly anything. But it'd be funny and kind of cool to make because it's so small. It's like this mini body, right? See, like tiny. Oh, now you jumped out.
I
So it's
did.
this tiny little body, and I thought it'd be funny now that we're talking about like modding things. I'll make this look like a Guitar Hero game guitar by putting the colors like orange and green and yellow and red on the fretboard, like the buttons are typically on one of those guitars. That'd be fun. That'd be something silly, fun kind of mod to do. Not the serious mods that Jack the Rabbit's got going on in his rabbit hole over there. It's back. And then one of the other mods that I want to do is to my brother's bass. So, God, it's buried in the closet, but maybe I should pull it out. Oh, I got to add you back in. Hold on. Sorry, dude. Are you back in? Are you back? Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Yes? Your mic is muted? Oh my God, this is ridiculous. I don't know what to do.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you.
Okay. No, it said that you muted my mic. So
Oh, I muted you? No, I didn't.
yeah, that's what it said.
Maybe
It's
I
all
did.
good, man.
And I didn't know it.
It's all good.
That's so funny. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna make a now that we're talking mods, I just came up with that idea with the I have to write this down because my brain is like this is how my brain does not work. Hold on a second.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna write down the name of the company because I keep forgetting what it's called.
Oh.
All right. What's it called again?
Neck Illusions.
Neck Illusions. Okay, not
Neck
fret.
Illusions. Removable.
And that's why I was having a hard time remembering because I kept thinking fretboard something, and I was like, oops. Roxy, no partying.
If you ever seen Larry Mitchell's Godan that he has the horses on?
Yeah, he uses
that's Neck Illusions. Yeah, that's Neck Illusions.
Is that how you found out about it?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think Scott Grove has a video on him too, because he uses them as well in some of his to make his guitars look crazy. They're pretty fun though. I mean, you could take if you don't want a rosewood fingerboard, they have they have ones that look like exotic wood. Like you get a bird's eye maple or quilted whatever or flamed whatever and put the stickers on it. The audience doesn't know any better.
Does it affect your playing at all? I mean, do you feel it at all?
No.
Yeah. I wonder if someone who's more of a heavy touch player versus a light, because you're more of a light touch player, aren't you? Or do you know?
Yeah, I don't play too heavy, but even then, I'll let you play it when you come. Next time you come over, you can play it. Let me know. Let me know if you feel it. I doubt it. It's thin, but it's made out of a nice material, so that, and it has a special glue on it, so that when you remove it, you could reuse it, but the glue doesn't stick to the fretboard. So it basically good. It protects your fretboard from dirt and everything. So
that's cool. So if you have something vintage, you can like protect it that way too.
Yeah, it's good for stuff like that. And
wow. Yeah.
Or just have fun with it. You could get one with your name.
Catch up on everything.
What's up, Quentin?
Quentin, dude. You know, your Gomer caster influenced me to get in touch with Dave Reese, and he's going to be our guest next week. As a matter of fact.
Dave Reese he's a good dude.
He knows how to build guitars too. Quentin,
why
don't
knows
you play
a lot.
Gomer caster more often? Tell us the truth. I think he was talking about something going on with one of the pickups or something. I don't know. Did you change the pickups out of that Gomer caster, Quentin, or is it still what you put in there?
Dude, I've had this thing sitting here for about a year or so. These are, Glenn from Guitar Bazaar.
Yeah, I've heard of.
He's friends with Dane from Zims.
Oh, cool.
I've had this all wired up and ready to go into a strap, but I just don't know where I'm gonna put it yet.
You got to find a strap body.
These are his patent not applied for, or whatever you call them. I don't know if you could see that.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's so hilarious. It's like that guy who's building those guitars, that real guitars, those Ferdins.
Yeah,
Remember
the
the
fake fenders. Those things are pretty cool though.
Yeah, they're really good actually. They played good and it's funny because he do like things that puts the alternate universe, parallel universe stuff to shame. I mean, he goes way crazy on his like switching up like strats and he does things that, are like blasphemous in the Fender world, even on their alternate reality stuff. So no, so PNAFs. So what does that
PNAFs, yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, the patent not applied.
Those are Glenn's pickups that he winds, yeah.
NAFs.
I
Way
think
cool. So what else?
Dave Reese actually has a set. You could ask him how they sound
Yeah, you probably know. I'll ask
next
him.
week. Yeah, he's yeah, I think they're
Guitar
buddies too.
Bizarre.
Hey,
What's
what's
the
up,
guy's
Andy?
name?
Glenn?
Hey, Dion. What's up? Is it Dion or Dion or Dion? I need to know. So what else you got up there? I know you've got some really unique. As a matter of fact, if you guys all don't know, this guitar up here I bought from Jack, and he gave me a smoking deal, dude. Damn, you're a nice friend. Gave
Well,
me a
hey
great deal.
man, I knew it was going to a good home, so
That's true. I'm enjoying it. And did you hear about my thumb injury? I injured my
no,
thumb like 2 weeks
no.
ago, and I started playing again like the middle. Well, kind of the almost on Sunday, Monday. I started playing a little bit again, but I still had a hard time like really moving side to side because that's what hurt, like this action. But now it's okay.
Your fretting thumb?
Yeah, yeah. I was like breaking apart some furniture here at the apartments because I managed the building here, and people left furniture, and I just break it into pieces and throw it in the dumpsters if nobody gets it after a day or two. And
Oh,
one of them had like the bottom and the back part were like they had some kind of a spring thing or whatever that had the bottom and the back like connected. And I didn't know that. I thought I'd be able to just bust the back off the bottom seat part, but it boinged back right at me and
oh
right into
man,
my thumb, jammed it so hard that it got all swollen, all jacked up. It's still kind of jacked up. Look,
that sucks, man.
see
Oh
that
yeah,
lump?
yep.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's ever gonna
Wow,
go.
that looks painful, dude.
Yeah, and I don't get any kind of coverage from this company.
Yeah,
I
playing
guess
guitar, that's one thing. I've always worked with knives and like deli slicers and stuff.
you gotta be careful.
I've almost chopped this thumb off. I cut this finger. I don't know if you guys can see. I have a scar there. You probably won't see it, but this index finger I almost lopped off with a
Dang.
chef's knife 2 years ago. I had
Yeah,
to get it all.
the tip of this finger is kind of slanted. If you notice this finger right here is kind of slanted. It's not
Yeah,
rounded like the rest. The same thing with some kind of a machine tool, took a
yeah. You gotta
slice.
watch out with your hands, man.
Yeah, and then this one right here, I've got a big ugly scar on my thumb right here. I don't know if you can see that right here. I don't know if that shows
No, not really.
right here.
What's up, JJ?
Hey, James, what's up? Yeah, anyway, I was cutting something on the table saw at my uncle's, and it's this like 4-stage giant Delta table saw, like they bought from the naval shipyards here in San Francisco, and they shut some of them down, and they like bought some things like a big giant compressor that looks like it came out of a submarine or something. And they actually used all that stuff for the woodworking shop that they had there. And so we bought all this wood material as well. I remember just hauling all that stuff back to the shop. Well, they bought this big, like I think it's called a 4-stage. It has like a special box for it to be even set on and off. It had its own like kind of special breaker thing, um, and it was massive. It had this massive motor, and some piece of wood thumped back at me because it caught something that kind of it shot that piece of wood back at me, hit me right in the thumb right across here, and I had to have it like I went to like a special surgeon because the guy said just that much more, a little 16th of an inch more, and you might have lost that, damaged that ligament. And that would have been bad. As a piano player and a guitarist and all that, I mean, I could probably still hold a pick maybe like this, and I would have probably gone to guitar sooner than. Well, I don't know. How would you hold a pick if your ligament of your thumb doesn't go like that, right?
You'd have to figure out a way to hold it between your fingers and play
I guess. Yeah, just have to learn how
like
to.
play
Yeah,
play play without your thumb.
yeah. Just have to go playing bass and just thump. I'll have to
I
become a
didn't know there
bass
was a ketchup shortage, Quentin.
ketchup.
I'm glad I stocked up the other day.
Ketchup shortage.
Got my Heinz 57.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got his shirt too. By the way, I'm wearing the Johnny Bean out of respect to Johnny Bean. Not that he's dead or
Nice.
anything, but because he finally put out a shirt that I'll wear. Yeah, I'm waiting for one of those.
I got yours is coming, man.
I
It's on the
don't
way.
send it. I'll come pick it up.
I bought
I
a
gotta
no,
bring you that.
I bought a whole
But
bunch of shirts because I'm doing a gig on April 25th, so I need some merch to
oh,
sell at the gig.
is it open to the public?
It's at a winery. I'm not sure if you have to be a member or anybody
No.
can go. But if you want to
Well,
go, just you come with me. I'll just be like, hey, he's with me.
yeah, I'll be your roadie.
If you want to cut,
I'll carry
it's
your
only a
bag.
it's only a 3 hour show. It's from like 1 to 4 in the afternoon. So doing like a wine tasting thing. So
Yeah, I work for myself, so I could probably bring myself up.
yeah, if you want to go, it's April
I'll
25th.
talk to the boss. Hey, Laz, what do you
Yeah.
think? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, right on. So yeah, poking the finger. That's probably the first guitar, not mod, but experience that anyone might have with a guitar that they don't appreciate is when you're changing the strings and no one told you watch out for the sharp end.
It's the danger.
And all of
Hey,
a
did
sudden,
you ever? I remember when I first started playing, I didn't know the strings were gonna uncoil so fast. I almost poked my eye out once.
yeah,
You know, when you take the
yeah, you
strings
got to
out of
watch
the wrap
out.
and it bounce.
Yeah, they go boing. Yeah,
Yeah,
Roxy almost flew away.
I bet like a little
Yeah,
kid probably wouldn't. That might take them by surprise. You know.
probably. Yeah, and I remember the first time I missed trying to stick my cigarette on the end of the guitar headstock, and I went, ah. You ever do that?
Yeah, when I was in high school.
Yeah, exactly. I was when I was young and dumb. Not that
Yeah,
I'm any smarter now. Anyway,
I haven't
maybe
had
a
a band since then.
little more experience. That's about it. So what else you got to show us there? Show the good fine people of the chat.
I got a couple things back here. I didn't want to take everything off the wall because I'd have a bare
Yeah,
background. But
you can take them down
I
one by one.
I can go grab. Yeah, let me go grab. I have like 12 guitars right next to me right here. Let me go grab
Wow,
one.
that one that he's got up there, that Road Flare Pink Charvel, that's the only one that's not modded because it doesn't need to be modded. Nice. Oh, there you go. Custom neck plate there. There you go.
Number
Sweet.
001.
Here, let me. I'm gonna put
This
you
was
on
this was a Glary. I know
solo.
everybody on the internet loves these Glaries.
Yeah, right. So I'm soloing now.
Yeah, I got you. I put the T string trees
Yeah,
on and
big trees.
I
One's
took
one of
the
them's crooked.
yeah, I know. These are the tuners off my court that I stole
Oh,
because
that's a good idea. It's
I put
yeah,
that's why there's holes there, which I don't really care about that because this is a Glary.
yeah. Those are those dimples again. Those are those Cindy Crawford guitar dimples.
Yeah, and then I just changed all the hardware to black. I changed this, I changed this. The pickups are stock, everything else is stock.
What
I
kind
don't
of output jack did you put on
I
the
didn't
guitar?
it's just the Goto
Goto. Okay.
just the boat here. It's not the
Oh,
jack itself.
so
It's
you
just
kept
the
the
boat.
original jack?
Everything's original on this guitar
Wow. Okay. So you
except
didn't go
for the
switchcraft or something like that. You just went with the stick with the original because those kinds of parts are cheap, man. That's one thing I'm finding out is that you can get cheap parts for the most
yeah,
part,
that's
except
why
for that Vegas one that I bought. That thing's expensive.
I wanted to experiment with this thing.
Yeah.
But
No, like body finish experiments yet, like painting.
no, I took a spring out of the back because I liked the way it felt, and I
Yeah,
put a new bridge on it, just like a cheap
that's
Chinese one
cool.
though.
Yeah.
Just to make it black, you know. But I don't usually mod my guitars for because I'm chasing tone. I if I mod a guitar, it's mainly for aesthetics because
Hmm.
I never
But
really
what
picked
about
up a
like
guitar.
the Babbage bridges and stuff like that? You've got some
Oh
up there that
yeah,
have
I
those,
got
right?
this guitar here has one. Let me put this back and I'll show you the other one. I'm not gonna have my headphones in, so I can't hear you for a second.
Yeah, Jack does a lot of really cool mods. Oh, that's a sweet color too. I like that. Cool. Yeah, those are those Babbage bridges. Those are sick.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
you
I
can see
did
the
that.
Babbage.
Changed the pick guard on this. Stuck on the Babbage bridge, and basically everything else is stock on here.
Except that tree too, right? Because that's typically a Fender standard kind of Fender USA, or
No,
that is a USA.
I think
That's
that's
right.
stock. I think that's
That
stock.
came
These
from,
locking,
yeah,
yeah, these were stock.
yeah, yeah. The USA like standard strats like that, they usually come stock with those T style string trees or whatever you call them. Cool, nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Yep,
and this
that's
is
what I
a
put on blacktop strat.
yeah. I did change the pick guard on this, but this is called blue chrome. The color of this guitar. It's like I guess
That
it's
is a
like the
unique color, right? Yeah,
it's a pretty unique
it's
color.
it's not that. What's that other color they call Lake Placid blue? That's not
Yeah,
as
no,
like bright
this
blue.
has a little
This
more
one has,
green in it. I think.
yeah, it definitely jumps out more, right? It's almost got a. Does it have like a flake in it or a sparkle or
Kind of.
just really,
It's
really
it's
mildly, right?
it's
Hey,
almost
Jeff
like a
K, what's
candy.
up?
It's almost like a
Sweet
candy
cheeks.
paint.
Yeah, like a candy apple kind of thing, but candy blue.
Yeah.
Blue apples.
I also have a
Why not?
Babbitt's bridge on this guitar here, which has a 920D custom pickguard on the Everything Axe pickguard.
Yeah, you got to show that one too now.
So it's loaded with,
Really see it work.
if I can
You know,
reach
like
it.
going back and forth to the wall.
No, that's all right. I didn't want to take everything down because I'd
Yeah,
have
I
no
know.
backdrop.
And
I'm
then
not going to be able to hear you.
you gotta you have to keep taking out your earplugs.
Yeah, I'm not going to hear you for a second. Hang on.
That's all right. Now we can talk about Jack. So now his real name is I'm not giving it away, but it's not Jack. Anyway, yeah, for those who don't know, this guitar right here was Jackson. He sold it to me. Very cool port
Okay.
XM 700.
Sorry. Wrong
Yeah,
one. All right. Can you hear
ah,
me?
right on. Yeah.
Okay. So this guitar, this is a Squire. That's a Classic Vibes 50s Strat. So I did put a
Those
roller
are good,
string tree.
man.
I
Those are
put a
pretty
roller
well.
string. That's a pretty cool guitar. I don't like the glossy neck, but that's okay.
Yeah, me neither.
I put the Kluson Deluxe tuners on
Yeah.
this, so I changed those. I did put a roller string tree on here, and then this has the 920D Everything Axe. So it's got
Oh,
a
look at
little.
that.
So this
The
is a
double.
little 59. This is a Duckbucker, and this is a JB Junior.
Right.
Has three-way tone volume, but I don't know how well you can see this, but it has these toggle switches here. See them?
Nice. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see that.
Does it
Yeah.
show up? Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. You can
Yeah.
see
You
the
can see
toggle
it. Yeah.
switches. So
Yep.
one turns the neck pickup on all the time, and the other one splits the pickups,
Oh, interesting.
splits the
Okay.
humbuckers.
Yeah, that way you go all neck. You got the
Yep. And then
Babbage bridge
Babbitt's
on there.
bridge on there. Change the boat jack to
Yeah.
black. It's got I put that back plate on it, 920D
Cool.
custom shop, and
920D.
took out a
And
spring
the two spring.
because I like
Yeah.
two springs on mine,
Hmm.
so that's what I do.
So
And I
those
changed the
Babbage bridges, both of those look like they have a pretty small sized, whatchamacallit on the back there. The can't think. The block, the bridge block. It's kind of small. It's not as thick or big as some of the others that you might
Nope.
see. But
No,
is it
I'm not
like,
one. I'm not one of those
is it
people who. Huh?
is it heavy feeling though? Because sometimes depending on the metal they use, it could be heavier. You know.
It's heavy. Yeah, it's dense. Whatever it is, it's dense because it doesn't weigh as much as this block does. I have this block
But
that I'm
so
waiting to put in a
it's
guitar.
brass. Yeah.
It's polished brass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's thick.
Nice. Where'd you get
This
that
thing's
one?
this thing weighs a ton. At a company called KGC or
Ah,
KGC. It's
did you see? USA, made in the USA, you guys.
yeah, and then I
Right on.
got
Because I know like a lot of people talk up FU tone for parts like these.
it's these
I know
guys
Johnny
here.
B has the FU
I'll give them a
tone.
plug. Killer Guitar
Oh,
Components out of
killer guitar
Massachusetts.
component. Right on, Massachusetts.
Give them a call.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Rick P.
I don't have any affiliation with these people. They're just really nice.
There you go. And they make good
They
parts.
treated me well. Yeah, I had a mistake in the order, and I talked to the guy, and he fixed it like right away, and the customer service was really good. So I would recommend them if you want to
Well,
get something like this. I'm not one of those people that really chases tone though. Like I said, I bought this just to experiment because I don't really put a lot of weight into
I wouldn't
this
mind
kind of.
getting something like that into this guitar. Let me show you this one.
I think it's
So,
kind of like a superstition or like voodoo or something. Like
yeah,
I've
and
never
there can be
once
a lot
been
of
like,
that.
oh, this guitar, huh? Oh yeah,
So
that's
this one
nice,
has
dude.
kind of it has a skinny little block in there, and this is
That's your
that.
USA one.
Yeah, this is the commemorative 60th anniversary one
Nice.
with all the gold parts. But I changed out the white perloid, and I was trying to find black perloid like buttons, tuner buttons, but I couldn't find any, so I bought ebony ones. You can see the 60th anniversary ingot right there, and it's got a special neck plate as well.
Nice. Yeah, I
Oh,
like the engraved neck place. It's a nice touch.
it came with all the gold parts, including the locking, the strap locks. Let me try to get that shine off there. Dang. There we go.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's nice.
Yeah, but it has the 2-point locking bridge. But what I don't like about it is this squeaky noise I discovered recently.
It squeaks.
Yeah, I know. I probably just need to lubricate. How this is in here, right? And I usually put the spring behind it too, so I can like lock it if I want to. But you hear that squeaking because the gold plating has started to come off of it, and it does
Oh,
this squeaking.
needs a little grease.
Anyway, so I just need to grease it or whatever. But I might put a gold colored or gold what is it? It's over here. We'll see how much I like it. But I bought this Vegatram
Oh, that's right. Those
to
things are
put this
supposed to be
into
really
the
nice.
strap, the blacktop strap, and these are really cool. It has the push-in style,
Yeah, I like those.
more kind of like the Floyd style arm too, not the
So with that, you
so
could
it
also
says
pull
super
up,
fat.
right? You
Yeah,
could both
yeah,
go up and down
yeah. What's
with
cool is
that.
that see if you have it set flat, this is at an angle.
That's
So
how like
here,
the Babbitts
hold
one
up
is.
on it.
That
Yeah,
Yep. That's how the
that's what they
Babbitts
do,
one
right?
is.
So, and this part here is super fat and heavy, and it's stainless steel, and it
Hmm.
weighs a ton. They're nice.
Yeah, that
And basically, I bought this because of what Phil Mcknight's kind of highlighted them in the past too. But it was RJ Ronquillo's video live stream about maybe a month ago or so, and he was talking it up, like, hey, this is the closest you're going to get to a Floyd. And a player like that, hey, Brian Spalding's in the house. What's up?
What's up, Brian?
Brian, the man. Yeah, man, I wish you still had that band Storm rocking out. That was a killer band.
Yeah, I
Power
wish I
metal.
knew about them when they were around here.
Thanks for stopping by and saying hi, dude. Right on. Do your errands and lurk like I do. I'm going to highlight Brian. Roxy, look. Brian saying hi. That's nice. Yeah.
That one's got a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it does, right? Yeah, it's a
It's a
little bit
little bit
bigger.
bigger. Yeah, this is the one that had the lace sensor pickups in it that I told you I
Nice.
swapped them out.
There you pull out. Yeah.
But
And you
see,
got like
this
a.
one's got a billet aluminum jack here.
I was gonna
I'm
say that
trying to,
looks kind of different. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
and this
cool.
is a, this
Yeah, I
this
dig it.
is an aluminum bar, and then
Sweet.
this is still chrome under here, but I have this going on here. So
Yeah, and then it's gonna
this is
do
a
all that
machine.
still aluminum look.
Yeah, this
Sweet.
is one piece of aluminum
Nice.
machined aluminum.
Where did you
Uh,
get that?
I bought it. I forgot what company it was. It might have been the same company I got the bridge. Not the bridge, the block at
Oh, I see.
KGC.
Okay.
But
That
yeah, I'm changing everything to match because
KGC.
everything's like kind of a matte.
I'm writing
It's
all
got a
this
matte
down. KGC.
KGC.
What was that guy's name?
Was it Randy?
Rick.
Rick Peak.
Cool guitar. No. Killer guitar components. That's what it was.
Killer
I love it.
Guitar Components in Gloucester, Mass.
That's cool.
KillerGuitar.com. I have no
Yeah.
affiliation with those
We'll have
people.
to
They're
reach
just
out to
treating
him
me
on
really well.
Instagram.
So,
He's
huh?
got to be up on Instagram, so we got to reach out to him. See you later, Brian. Thanks for stopping in, man. You rock.
Later, bye.
And that's that
And then
shoreline gold color, isn't it?
this is an Inca Silver.
Oh, it's Inca Silver.
It looks
Ah,
gold, I know, but they call it Inca Silver.
I
Yeah,
think
and
that's way cool, man. I
I
dig
put
that.
this came with the
There you go.
LSR.
Yeah.
This is my
And
this
why
is
do you
my
go with the
favorite.
LSR? So why do you
This
like
is
the
my
LSR so much?
this is my favorite nut of all time that I've
I
ever
think it's the
used.
best. I
And I
think it's
wish
great.
they would make acoustics with this nut. If
You know what?
anybody's listening out there.
You might be able to find a way to make that happen, huh? Someday.
So this has pickups. They're called Rio Grande pickups. This is called a Railgunner in the bridge, and these are Muy Grande pickups. Muy Grande
Muy grande. Oh,
for
rock.
the
Exciting.
middle and the neck, and they sound awesome. Yeah.
Roxy's over here chewing up my tab case. Look what she's doing. Oh God. Cool. So a lot of the mods are aesthetic, but at the same time, some of it is for the sound. Like you're saying, you're changing out those pickups not for the look, for tone, right?
These I changed just for the hell of it. I got a deal on the pickups, so I was like, why not? So I still have the lace sensors sitting in
You
a
weren't
drawer.
looking for them, you just kind of got them because you got a deal and thought you'd drop them in, right?
One of my buddies had them, and they're expensive pickups. So I was like,
Yeah,
if you want to sell them, I'll tell you. He sold them like super cheap to me, so I really couldn't pass up.
that's cool.
The lace sensor sounded great to me, but
Yeah, no,
I
those
wish
lace sensors, dude. If you ever want to sell those, I'll buy
I
those
might,
from you
I might,
because I want those again in a guitar.
I might.
I miss.
Yeah, let me think about it. I might sell them
Yeah,
to you.
there you
I'm
go.
not using them.
There you go. Well,
They're
I'll have
just
to
sitting
throw them in.
around, so we'll talk.
So the ones that are in this guitar are actually pretty decent. I have the black covers on. That's another thing I modded on that. I changed out the pick guard from the white and the white, I changed everything out. All the original parts for that, including even the sticker that says 60th anniversary on it, is still on it in a plastic bag in the case.
Did you
So, and
mod
that's
that
a photo
Schecter
of it.
behind you?
Yeah, no, I just put stripes on it.
The rest of
Only
it's just like it came. The only thing you did was put the stripes.
modification is the Barba Papa. Uh,
The
I don't know if you
costume
know.
for Roxy.
So the only modification is what I call the guitar horn cozy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Actually,
you
this
said
is
you're gonna put
Roxy's.
that on. Put it on your tuner.
Yeah, this is that's what I was joking about. It gave me the idea to out of foam cut the shape of something out of foam and put it on like a tuner, so your tuner doesn't look so ugly on your guitar, and it's actually the shape of something like a Pokemon or a Roxy or I don't know, whatever. So I might make a Roxy one, but This is the Barber Papa costume. It's called the Barber Papa Wilford Brimley, Gene Simmons caricature that our buddy, hey, Paint Hammer, what's up, dude?
Hey,
That our
what's up,
buddy
man?
Cobra Kai Platoon created on the Johnny Bean show. And for the Halloween contest show, she wore this and won me those Vinum pickups that I'm putting into that Strat. And that's what
Sweet.
started this whole mod thing. Of course, I'm missing a stripe, I know, but this is just electric tape. And anyway, I modded this up with electric tape. That's it. That's the only mod.
You know what? The audience has no clue.
And
If you play that
and
on stage, and nobody would know
yeah,
it's
most
not
people
paint.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
And the locking the strap locks, of course, the Charlotte stuff. But yeah, the back's not correct, you know. But
That's
of course,
okay.
Caleb Rappaport, you know, Nerd Halen, he like right away is like, "Hey, what kind of thing is that?" 'Cause it's not like you can tell that the neck is not maple on the fretboard, right? And so you're like, "Wait a minute, what kind of? Oh, hey, what the?" You know, and it's funny because I had the Schecter with a line through it, you know, tape over it. But I
Oh,
started removing the tape already. But then it's just, I started crying when I was removing the tape because, you know, Eddie, you know. So I had to leave the
wait.
tape.
So the Eddie guitars only come with a maple fretboard?
No, I think you can get them otherwise too, but he preferred maple. But you can see like the Rude guitars. I'm starting to learn this stuff. It's crazy. I never knew this stuff before, but the Johnny Bean crowd has
I have no
changed me
idea.
into a EVH nerd now.
I didn't know
Roxy,
anything. I didn't know anything about Van Halen until very recently when I interacted with all you guys.
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Well, you know, he was
I
the
used to,
innovator that really started all this modding madness, right? And from
yeah,
then
but
on,
what I'm saying is I played guitar for probably 30 years before I even knew what a setup was. So
yeah, right, yeah,
I never cared about like what people were playing or like what the pick. I didn't even know there were different pickups. I was just like a
yeah.
guitar is a guitar. You
There's
just
that
get one.
joke. There's that joke where the guy takes the guitar back into the store and says, "Hey, this thing's broken. Does the warranty cover it?" And it's a string. The guy looked,
Yeah, that would have been me back then.
it's like it's broken now. Can you fix it? It's got a
I'd be like, oh my
broken string.
gosh,
Anyway.
because
Yeah,
that's funny.
so we're already past an hour, but we can keep chatting. Johnny Bean's gone, so I'm not gonna invite him back in since he's
I'm good
gone.
for a bit.
Could have invited somebody else, but I
How
don't
many
know who
people we
else in
got
the chat
watching?
can do mods to their guitars. But if you're interested in coming on the show and you want to talk about your mods, drop me a comment. Next week we're gonna have Dave Reese on the show,
Great guy.
Guitar Mod Squad. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that'd be a
knows how to
great
do
guest.
some stuff.
He knows a lot
He
more than
built
me
that
about
Gomer
actually.
caster.
Yeah, yeah, he knows. He's got a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, yeah, he can play it too.
Oh yeah,
Unlike
he's a
me.
killer player. Yeah, he's really good. I caught his. Did you
Yeah.
catch his? He had a live stream yesterday.
Yeah, I
It
caught
was
a little
pretty
of
good.
it. Yeah, I caught a little of it. So I was chatting in there a little bit with him.
Yeah, Dave's a good dude.
Yeah, totally, totally cool dude. Super cool dude. Yeah, it was funny when he sent that guitar to Quentin with all the scorpions and all that stuff. Jean
That's a
Pierre, my
cool
man.
guitar.
You guys, Jean Pierre here is hailing from Africa, from the shores of
Hey, what's
Africa.
up, Jean Pierre?
Yeah, he won one of my prizes on my 300. I think was it Christmas or was it 300? No, it must have been Christmas. It was a
Would you
Christmas
send him a
giveaway.
string swing?
Well, yeah, I don't think he ever got it though. Maybe
No.
someday I'll get it, but it did make it to the country, Mozambique, but it didn't get to him, I don't think. So Jean Pierre, if you ever get that string swing, let me know. Yeah, Mozambique, of course. Yeah, I was even Google mapping like down into that neighborhood near your address just to see what was around there, and there's a cool bar right nearby. I don't know what it's called now. I forget the name of it, but there's like some happening spots there. I guess
It'd be
hopefully when
cool to go
things go
check
back,
out
I'll
some
shut
country
down
in
neighborhood.
Africa.
Yeah,
That'd be a cool field trip.
right. Yeah, yeah. It didn't make it to your country. That's weird. Because from what the U.S. postage service says is it made it. So I'll look into it again. But man, that's BS. Yeah, there's some cool bars around there. Yeah, cool, man. I think one of them was like an internet cafe kind of a bar, and yeah, and I was checking that one out. I'm like, oh, we'll have to go hit that place up if we ever visit Jean Pierre. Yeah, so
It's
we're
a
gonna
long
probably
way.
call it. I don't know. Do you have anything more to share? Do you want to share anything else?
Oh man, I don't know if I could fit anything else on my floor.
Yeah,
I'm like surrounded
Jack
by
Jack the
guitars.
Rabbit. Hey, you guys, you got to go check out one of the previous videos that we did when, or was that on Johnny Bean's? Oh God, yeah, I think I did a video. We'll do another one. I gotta come visit you. I got my shots now.
Yeah, swing
Both.
by, man.
You know, you can just come over here to Alameda County and get your own shot. You can use my address. No, I think you can get
Nah,
shots there in the city. Are you getting shots there yet for your
I'm
age?
not
Like,
sure. I haven't followed it around. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really.
not
I don't
worried
even know if
about
I
it?
want a shot. I'm not really worried about it now.
All right. Yeah.
I'm a healthy guy.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
not.
hate to
I'm
have
not too old.
you be in the hospital on a
I'm.
ventilator, though, but yeah.
I'm not really in that age bracket though, and I don't have any underlying conditions. So I'm like, I
Oh,
don't know.
dude, I should be putting up your name on your thing. So I thought it showed your name, but it doesn't. So that's Jack the Rabbit. Let me
Yeah,
see.
we'll have to get together in person soon.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So Jean-Pierre, that's Jack the Rabbit, and you'll find just like his shirt. Show your shirt, the Jack the Rabbit logo. Look for that on YouTube. Put Jack the Rabbit.
It's youtube.com/Jack the Rabbit Music, and it'll take you right to my page.
Yeah, I should. I mean, doesn't it have our names and stuff up here? God, this is the
I don't
first
see
time,
it
you
on
guys,
the.
that I'm using my cell phone.
I don't see it on
That's
the
what the problem
YouTubes.
is. Layout. Nah, let me get rid of that. Anyway, I'll figure that out. But did not have time today to hook up the big computer with the cameras and the interface and all I'd have to do. It's going to take a couple hours to do all that, so I didn't have the time for that. Test it and all when I got home today. So I just put StreamYard on, and apparently, I guess you could, as long as you can, I guess, verify your YouTube channel with your phone to your phone, then you can live stream from StreamYard into YouTube. I guess maybe because I have enough hours. I don't know. Yeah, you can't see our name, so I'll figure that out next time. When I started the first one that went down, the one that I sent it to the wrong. There's another Music Therapy Laz, but I made the mistake of putting music and therapy together, and then Laz separate instead of this one as Music Therapy Laz separate words.
Like three
And so I
words.
don't know why I don't delete that. I should just delete that from the world because it's up there as a channel, even though it's got like no, it's like a couple guests or something, a couple
Could use it as a
subscribers.
ninja account.
Yeah, I could.
You know.
Well, we have an account for Roxy, right?
You do. Oh, the flying pickle,
The
right?
Flying Pickle. That's
The
right.
flying pickle.
The Flying Pickle. You know how she got
She's
that?
she's adorable. Yeah,
Yeah,
from
it was
Tone King, right?
Tom King. Yeah, he was like, "What is that? A flying pickle?"
And there was in one of Hippie's streams.
Yeah, either that or Ben's. Was it Hippies or Ben's?
Oh, maybe it
It
was
might.
Ben's.
I think it was Ben's because I was guesting
Yeah,
and I was
because you
on the
because you were
show.
live.
He
That's
thought.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, and I think somebody said. I think he said, "What is that? A pickle?" I thought that was a pickle, and someone said a flying pickle, and then it just went off from there. Anyway, so all right, man, we should call it. It's almost like an hour and 20 minutes in. We
Right
started
on.
late,
Yeah,
so
I got a
that's
big mess.
cool.
I got a big mess of guitars here. I gotta
You
clean
gotta
up now.
you
I'm
gotta
gonna be
clean up
swimming,
that mess. Guitars all over the
swimming
floor.
in.
That tough, tough life you have there in Jack
All up
Rabbit.
on my walls. I don't even.
Yeah,
I don't have enough floor space. That's why they're all up on my wall.
yeah, man, what an awesome life to live, though. Just surrounded by guitars.
Yeah, but you know what? I had to invest in a hell of a security system.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Smith and Wesson,
It's like
right?
it's tighter than Fort Knox here. Good luck robbing my house.
Yeah, good luck. And then if you get in,
Well, if you
watch
get
out.
in, you're probably not going to get out. I'll just put it that
Yeah,
way.
probably you're gonna end up like
You'll end
Gonna
up
end
a
up a
splat,
part on
a
one of the modded guitars. It's gonna be
splat
like
on
that
the wall.
skeleton guitar, like that skeleton guitar. You'll be in the closet.
Yeah,
Eventually, you'll become a skeleton, and then
that's right.
they'll
I'll
use your
make the.
bones for nuts and
Oh,
bridges.
dude. Speaking of bones, if there's any guitar luthiers out there that are listening to this stream for whatever reason, I really want an acoustic guitar that has bone frets, all
Oh wow,
bone
that's a great
frets.
idea. Huh? Why hasn't anyone thought of that before?
I'm not sure if it's doable or not,
It might
but
wear down too fast though,
I bet the
because
right
you're rubbing
luthier could
it.
do. Well, why? They make saddles out of bone and they make nuts out of
Yeah, but
bone.
it's not moving against it like when you bend.
I
So
mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. But I wanted a nice acoustic
that
with bone
that
frets.
would be interesting. You know what? I bet you $1,000,000, doll hairs,
Somebody's done it.
that the original guitars probably didn't even use metal frets, but they used something like bone.
They used
Because back in
they used to
like,
tie like gut around it, around the
oh
fretboard,
wow, gut,
and they used,
yeah,
yeah, that's the very old guitars used to have that or something like
wow.
that.
Uh,
It was more like
huh.
just a string. But
Roxy's so cute. All right,
maybe
Roxy,
antler.
say
Paint namer
goodbye.
says maybe antler. Is antler more dense
It's a
than
bone,
bone?
right? It's got to be considered bone,
It's the same kind of thing, I guess. It does grow like
right?
antler would
Yeah.
be cool too. I have on this guitar here. I have a.
Oh, and I figured this out. Okay, and I figured this out. Hold on. No, that's banners.
So these here are made out of buffalo horn. The pins. So that would be another cool
Buffalo
thing
horn, right
to
on.
make frets on an acoustic with, with a buffalo horn.
That's awesome. Do you see what I got going on the bottom there?
Guitar Mod Squad.
Now, let's see if we can add a new one. Let's see. Just so you guys all know who this is. Sorry if I'm covering the camera with my fingers here. Yeah, we might as well have you play us out, right?
We're gonna take off, call it a night.
Let's make this thing scroll across the bottom. Hold on a second. Where is
Won't
it?
I echo though if I play?
I don't know. Can you hear it echoing?
I don't hear it at all in my headphone.
Oh, okay. So then it's all right. We make a
Am I
new
echoing?
banner.
Am I echoing, guys?
No, I don't hear echo. I might want to turn off the. Well, yeah, that might cause it to echo.
Oh, Andy says no echo.
Good.
Hey,
All right.
Lars
Well,
Guitars.
oops. I'm trying to put your name up here, damn it. The rabbit. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Jack the Rabbit. That's not supposed to be me. Hold on a second. I'll fix it. Edit. Scroll on the bottom. Save. Oh, there we go. Jack the Rabbit. There we go.
It worked.
Scrolling on the bottom. Lars, what's up, man? Yeah, I know. Jack the Rabbit is usually in the chats sometimes because he's busy doing stuff, but he's usually lurking in the
I'm always
background.
watching. I watch Lars Guitars. I got a Roku, so I started
Oh,
watching on
that's
my
why.
TV. So I can't chat on the TV, but I'm always
Uh,
watching the streams. as much as I can. I'm usually lurking in the background though. So I'm always doing something. Like today I had my buddy come over. I haven't seen him in a while. He's a drummer,
Oh,
killer
cool, man.
drummer. But we're gonna I'm gonna start he's gonna put some drum tracks down for my couple of my songs. So I can start
Nice.
actually getting some like fully produced stuff out there because I'm not good enough at the drums to play my songs on the drums. You know,
Yeah.
I'm barely good enough at this to do it.
You
But
do
I'll
all
get
right,
there.
man. I was listening to Steve Vai the other day talking about how he's pretty good, but sometimes he doesn't feel like he's that good. And that's because you watch like all these other youngsters coming up, and they're just like doing all this crazy stuff nowadays.
Oh man, if you, I mean, yeah, I try not to compare myself to anybody else
Yeah.
because I'm like I'm not anybody else, and I'm sometimes it's hard, but I'm like
Right.
as long as you're doing your own thing, and you keep
Right. Yeah.
you keep working at it, and never really stop or I don't know
You just have to keep at it because you're doing it for the love of it.
for the
And
love.
it was
Yeah,
interesting because I heard Ben Coombs talking real quick. I'll mention this before the end here that they were talking about how music's supposed to be fun. It's not a competition.
yeah,
And then I
exactly.
was listening to Dave Byron, talking, that guy down in Florida, talking about,
Yeah,
well, it's not maybe a competition, but it is a business too. So
it is a business.
in a
Yeah,
sense, as a business, there is competition, and you'll have other people within the industry, like he was talking about, that want to cut in on you or wreck you or, screw things up for you so you
yeah,
don't get the attention so they can get it. So, and it can be territorial. I remember hearing about back in the 80s, the LA scene was very territorial. It's like rap used to be like, this is our scene, man. Don't be coming into our scene thinking you can play in our scene and try to best us.
yeah. It
So
was
there was that
toxic
side
though
of it.
for the musicians.
Yeah,
It was toxic.
yeah. Yeah,
You
but
know.
when you think about it, if you're like putting your heart and soul into something and basically living off strippers like those guys were, I mean, yeah, they were trying to make it, and they were putting a lot into it. And so, yeah, the competition of it can get pretty, like you said,
Yeah, I mean the
caustic.
landscape of music today is so different from then though.
Yeah.
It's no
Yeah, and I
comparison.
think
You know.
that's what's cool about YouTube is that as, content creators and or as, viewers or whatever you want to call, the public, because we're all kind of both, right? You're kind of playing a role in a sense in the community, and you can take part of whatever community you feel is kind of like giving you the right vibe, and you can add to it like what Metalhead Hippie's doing on his show and stuff, and there's a lot of other cool people. Johnny Bean's always been very open about bringing in people and being open when it comes to his show and like promoting other people and other you know, guitar products and whatever.
Yeah,
He's
a lot of people are super supportive. That's for sure.
yeah, yeah, and that's what I love about the community. So yeah, so sorry if I overlapped your show today. I didn't mean it. But there is no time anymore on YouTube where you can't overlap somebody you love, right? So hopefully we can all support each other. Like Johnny Bean's like super supportive of the Electric Blues. What is it called? Yeah, Electric Blues and EVH Guitar Show or whatever, something like that. The guys in New Zealand, they're on at the same time he is on Fridays, and they're just like, hey, they're all together.
Fender
So
Guru, is that what you're talking?
yeah, Fender Guru does that. Yeah, super cool dude. Yeah. So that's where Kurt's been doing this show with them too. I think once a month or once a week. I can't recall. I think once a month. But, yeah. Hey, you got to show off that other guitar that you got recently.
Which one, the Alvarez,
Yeah,
the Yari, or the classical one,
the classical.
the mahogany one?
Yeah, you should show the one that my buddy Steve wanted to give to me, but we ended up selling to you.
Okay, I got that over here.
Nice. This is a nice guitar, you guys. So this neighbor of mine actually, we're not really even like friends. We're like neighbors. But I did invite him over to a party.
Damn,
So that's the friend line. Do you invite them to your party or not? If you
I gotta
do,
move
they're
some
your
stuff.
friend. Otherwise, they're just somebody you know. So I didn't invite Steve over. So Steve had this guitar of his grandfather's, and he wanted to give it to me because he wasn't learning to play it. And I ended up saying, no, we should sell it on Reverb or whatnot. Yeah, check that out. And it turns out to be like a mid-70s. I love those like mariposas or butterflies on that. Yeah, that's nice. And this thing's all stock, no mods except for the black strings.
Yeah, no
You
mods on
consider
this one.
that mod. Very
So this
cool.
is a nice mahogany neck.
Yeah. And look at that. It's got the, what is that called?
The skunk stripe.
Wood? Yeah. It's the same
Yeah,
as the
it's just
back
a
and sides.
it's a 3-piece neck. It's made out of cocobolo.
Cocobolo. That's right. So the back and the sides are Cocobolo. Check that out, people. Very nice.
Trying to get it so there's no glare from the light.
Oh, there you go. There you had it right there. Down. Oh, that's good. Up is good. That's nice. And show the side. Yeah, look at that. Sick. That's a nice guitar. So yeah, and it's got the cocoa. Well, oh no, it's tortoiseshell on the edges, right?
Yep,
The
it's
binding.
got tortoiseshell binding.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you got a good deal on that thing too, don't you think?
Yeah,
So,
this is a really great sounding.
yeah, it's
I don't
got
know
a
if
real
it's
nice
in
mid-range
tune,
cover,
but
right? It's got a real punch to it. Sounds good.
it's a little out of tune, but anyway, you get the point.
Just sitting here enjoying music. Rox
Yeah,
is just sitting here enjoying
Andy, the
music.
back is sick. You should see it in person, man. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
even
it's
crazier
unbelievable. I've got those
when you
two
get it
like
out in the
eyeballs, right?
when you get it out in the sunlight. Yeah, it's got
Yeah,
some crazy grain.
yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, yeah, and it came in that cool like alligator case
Alligator
too.
case. The case is in the other room, but yeah.
Yeah, the story was really funny that the guy told me that his grandpa had to get that alligator case because then when he showed up to the gig, he was walking up with this alligator case, and everyone's like, "Oh, yeah, nice." Well, Jack the Rabbit, speaking of mods, actually saved me from wrecking my uh, acoustic guitar by putting steel string guitar like bottom strings on my
Yeah, if
classical.
you put steel strings on here, it just rips this bridge right up
I
because of the
didn't know.
tension.
I didn't know that you're supposed to use these like what do they call them? Silk strings or what are they?
Nylon, just nylon strings.
Nylon. Yeah.
Yeah, my mother has a guitar. I actually brought it back from LA. I'm gonna get it fixed, but she put steel strings on her classical, and the bridge did exactly that. It just
Yeah.
lifted right off the
Awesome.
guitar. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take it down to Gary Brower and see if he could fix it for me.
There you go. Gary Brower over at
Go
Real
down to
Guitars.
Real Guitars. Yep.
Oh, they've got real guitars there. They even have a
Hopefully,
real Gumby and Pokey guitar there. Go check it out in the video.
yeah.
Just search for the Shop Your Mom and Pop Shops episode with me and Jack the Rabbit in my playlist.
That
Probably
was
a
like
year.
a year, at least
Yeah,
a year, right?
at least a year ago. Yeah.
Shop
Yeah.
Your Mom and Pop. That was a
Dana never
fun
helped
day.
me to do. We were just about to jump out, and you jumped in, so we'll hang out for
Hey,
a
what's
couple.
up, Dana? Good to
Dana's a
see you.
rock. See, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Too much tension. Yeah, Andy.
Yeah.
That's right. Too much tension.
Yeah. It'll just rip your guitar. Will go like this.
Yeah, because on a nylon string guitar, the strings don't go through the body like it does on a regular acoustic.
Right.
They just tie to the bridge. So if you have too much tension,
Yeah,
it
it'll
just
just
tears
pull it
right
right
off.
up. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Now that's all making sense now.
Yeah.
Cool,
You can
man.
get low
So
tension
any
strings.
questions, you guys? You guys got any questions for Jack the Rabbit while he's still here? We'll have him on again in the future. For sure. Feels like Segovia. Is that special F chord, that one that you were just playing like that?
What is it? Oh,
I just saw a chord that you played, but your finger was like that on there. And I was like, is that an F chord? Or is another one.
That's a hell of a chord.
Uh, it's a guitarist joke. Yeah, that's the F chord right there. That's another F chord.
They're all F chords.
Exactly. That's what I need to learn. A little bit more of that kind of guitar fretboard knowledge. The EFF. That's a good one.
Special F. It's a special F. Goes
The
like
F.
this. F special.
So, do you know, G.A.S, how much pressure is on those necks when they strung the pitch? I do not know, Dan.
How much pressure is on the neck on an electric guitar or a classical? I think on
That
an
would be
electric.
interesting to know, right? What's
I
the
think an
actual
acoustic. I want
tension?
to say like 400. No, maybe it's
That's a
less than
big
that. Like
question to ask the
28. Maybe
engineer.
it's like 280 pounds of
That would
pressure
be an interesting thing to
on a
find
neck.
out, like on each string, in EADGBE, right? What's the actual tension per pounds per square inch, right?
It's probably
Yeah,
like 180 between. I would guess between 180 and 250, something like that.
yeah.
Depend. I guess it depends on the strings you have too.
Oh,
Classical guitar is a lot less tension. Probably maybe like 80
cool.
pounds, 100.
That's about Easter. Yeah.
Yeah, Poo Ninja.
Jack
It was rough, man.
Jack
I was in.
does tend to
I
get
was.
covered with chocolate and eaten alive by his friends.
I was in LA for Easter. It was nice. It was nice to get out of San
I
Francisco.
was you, and I had that nickname Jack the Rabbit. I'd try that and see if it worked with my other half. Cover myself in chocolate. She'll probably say, "What are you doing? Go take a shower." I want to say, "Honey, it's
I'm chocolate
70%.
bunny.
Yeah, it's 70% dark cocoa
I'm
chocolate.
I'm white chocolate.
White chocolate.
The white chocolate bunny.
That's funny. The white chocolate.
I think
2,500. You looked it up, Dana? Are you
bunnies
our
lay lots of eggs.
John Biel? Dana Everhart's gonna go John Biel, moving like John Biel.
Is it
What's the
2,500
tension?
at Dana? Really?
Dang.
2,500 psi?
Yeah.
That's a
Wow.
lot.
2,500 psi. Total for
Doesn't say
all
like
6 strings or
200 per
just one string?
string.
Wow.
That's
Is that
that's a
for
lot.
all 6 strings though, not just one, right?
Yeah, that's probably for all 6 strings. That's a
It's
lot.
got
That's
to
a lot more than I thought.
That's a lot of pressure. Yeah. Google says electric guitar strings 100 to 200 pounds
Oh,
depending on
okay.
strings and
Yeah,
scale.
that's about what I thought. Something like that.
And then times 6 strings, and you're up to 1,200. But
Well, you know what's interesting? Like a bridge like
so that's
this
13
will
to 60s. Okay, so
will
the
rip.
string matters.
Yeah, a bridge
Yeah.
like that'll rip right off. But if you have a bridge like this guitar I have here, this one has a special bridge on it. This is a Masterworks Alvarez Yairi, and
Nice.
you
So
can
got
see
that
see
right
how
there.
much see how the brake angle is on the saddle,
Oh wow,
how
look at
steep
that.
it
Man.
is.
Yeah.
They have this. It's called a direct couple bridge. So there's a piece of ebony underneath. It's
Oh,
inlaid
underneath
into
it.
the top. Yeah,
Wow.
and then this saddle is on another piece of ebony, which is glued to the top. So basically, you have upward pressure here
Uh,
and downward pressure here. So there's nothing to lift off. So
gosh.
the
Yeah.
belly of this guitar here has absolutely like pretty much zero tension on it because this is
Interesting.
balancing itself out. But
Yeah. That makes sense.
yeah, but because of the
Wow.
steep angle of the
Right.
it has a lot more sustain and power. It's pretty loud for a triple O.
Yeah, it is.
It can get pretty loud for a. It's an OM size guitar. It's not a dreadnought. But this one's actually made out of mahogany that's been aged for 50 years, naturally aged for 50 years.
Wow.
It's
Nice.
Honduran mahogany. So you can
Beautiful
see how
grain.
it's
Look at
got
that
nice
grain.
grain.
Wow. Look at that. How it changes when you angle it one way or another. That's an amazing guitar. I didn't know you had one of those.
This is one of my favorite guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy, I saw that. I have a lot of opinions on what Sean's doing with his acoustic guitars because they're definitely not
Think
for
so.
acoustic guitar players, but it makes sense for an electric guitar player who's going to acoustic to have an acoustic like Sean builds because it's a lot easier to work on yourself. Um,
Interesting. Well, what I really want to know is who's got the guts to put a Floyd Rose on an acoustic. You have to put a special block into the backside of the body there. You have to
yeah, I'm gonna
block
stick
the
with.
side.
This is my favorite acoustic bridge design. So
Uh,
nobody else makes them like that.
that's nice. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
it's
Yari.
because of that steep break angle. If you look at your acoustics at home, they won't be that steep.
Yeah.
So
No, right? Yeah, that's
it
kind of
just
like
it gives it a lot more power and it gives it a lot more projection.
very interesting. Yeah.
So I could
Cool.
I could
You
play this
learn
thing
something
feather
new
light
about
and
it's not even
it'll
a
still
mod.
get.
You learn something about like how another builder, Yari, made these for alphas back then. He designed them out of Japan, right? Those are all Japanese.
This is handmade in Japan by a very small group of master luthiers. Yeah,
And F4X on an acoustic, maybe.
this is the equivalent to like a custom shop. Custom shop. Like if you only had like the top three guys at Fender making your guitar, that's kind of like what this is.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah, right?
this is
Yeah.
more affordable than a Stratocaster in a custom
Yeah.
shop,
Oh,
and this is actually handmade. Like handmade. The neck is carved by hand, spoke carved neck.
wow.
Um,
And it's got a
nothing they
slight
use.
beat too, right?
No
Slight
machines were
beat.
used in the making of this. It was all used, all made with hand tools
Wow.
at a small shop in Gifu in Kane, Japan.
Yeah, maybe I should look for one of those. So I'd like to get a nice distortion acoustic. I don't have right. I have a classical, but I don't have a decent one. Not a decent one. I have a Mitchell Guitar Center special.
Yeah, I love this guitar, man.
Yeah, cool.
Master Yari. This one's 50 years old, Dana.
Damn.
This the wood from this they found in
Yeah.
a parking lot after Kazuo Yairi passed away. They found a
No
pallet
kidding.
of this mahogany in a parking lot that he also owned the property to. They didn't know what was in there. I guess they went rummaging through and found this mahogany
No
had been sitting
kidding.
there for
Wow.
50 years.
What a story.
And
That's
so it
amazing.
was naturally aged for 50 years. I don't know when the tree was actually cut. Um, yeah, but it was sitting out there since the 70s.
Wow. How did you find
And
that?
I actually found this guitar. This guy I really like. You might have heard of. His name's J.P. Cormier. I think that's how you
Sounds
pronounce it.
familiar.
He's French. He's from Canada,
French Canada.
Canada. J.P. Cormier. He's a bluegrass guitar player, but he did a um like a demo one of these on. He has a YouTube channel too. And I saw that, and as soon as I heard him play it, I was like,
Looking for one, huh?
I need that in my life because I love mahogany. I think mahogany is the best wood to make guitars out of, at least
Yeah.
acoustics.
It's
It's my
pretty
favorite
stable
wood for
too.
acoustics.
What's nice is it's very stable wood, like unlike that Cocobolo that's on that other guitar,
That
which
stuff is
tends to be
brittle.
more oily. Yeah, it's more brittle because it has more oil in it and it'll dry out and crack. Whereas, the mahoganies, like those genuine Honduran mahoganies, especially, they're very tight grained and very dense and fibrous and strong. I just know that from, oh, look at that. Cool.
These tuners
Uh,
are cool because the pegs are actually made out of ebony.
yeah, that's like what I have on my Strat right behind me. I
They're
bought
made out of
ebony,
wood.
yeah, ebony buttons.
Ebony
Right on.
buttons, yeah. They're go-to 510s. Really
Those are nice.
super smooth. And what's cool about this too is I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but they hand carve this neck so it has a V. You can kind of see the.
Yeah, it's kind of a soft
So
V
it
up at the
starts in
top,
a
right?
V, and around the fifth or sixth fret, it turns into a C neck.
Really interesting. So that way you can do all your cowboy
So,
chords up there more easy, and then down
hmm
below you can do all the other stuff.
it's a really 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 comfortable neck.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is my favorite guitar that I own.
yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah. Well, you guys, you got to go check out Jack the Rabbit on his channel, Jack the Rabbit on YouTube. Do you use Instagram yet? Are you
Huh?
posting it on Instagram?
No, I have a Facebook I don't use really.
Yeah, Instagram's cool to like just post up short videos of stuff you're playing, and it's kind of fun way to get your face out there. What's really cool I like about Instagram, unlike YouTube, that you can get like follow builders and follow product makers, and they'll follow you. Like for example, when I told the guy who makes the switch lock for the Strats, the Strat switch lock, you know what I'm talking about, right? The switch lock. So I told him,
Hmm.
hey, I'm doing a video, and he's like, hey, cool, thanks, and stuff like that. And then he'll post you up, and you never know who you might get in touch with or meet through Instagram. You can get like more direct contact with some of these builders and some of their products, which is kind of good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's a good way to get
I don't know.
yeah.
Instagram, social media is like pulling hair for me. It's like
Yeah, it's pretty
it's like pulling teeth. That's a
it's
better
pulling
term.
pulling time.
That's what I mean. It's like doing that takes away from
It
writing
sucks
music
the
and
time out. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
there's
So
we can end on that, you guys. Put your phones down, get off your
write
freaking
some music,
computer, pick up your guitar, and play some music.
play some music. That's it.
All right, man.
That's why we
Let's
have
end
all
on
this
that.
stuff.
Mod your guitars, of course, but play them after you've
Play them,
modded them.
mod them, and play them. Have fun with them. The point is to have
Yeah.
fun,
Right
right?
on. Oh, Dana's asking, have you heard his latest?
Did you just put out a new video, Dana? I heard one you put out the other, what is it, a
Is
couple
it
days
called
ago.
Silky? Is
Unless
that
Silky,
the name of it?
I don't think so.
Hobo
I'll go
Roadies
check it
now.
out. I'll go check it out right after we end this stream, Dana.
Yeah, right on, Andy Dion. All right, you take off. We're gonna take off, eh? You take off, eh? That's what they say in Canucklehead. All right,
Canucklehead.
man. Well, Music Therapy Laz and Roxy here with our good friend Jack the Rabbit, coolest dude in San Francisco,
Hey, it's
bar
cool
none.
hanging with you, man.
Yeah, man, it's always great hanging with you, and then we'll have to get together in person and hang. We
Uh,
might do with Johnny Bean would be really fun. Like get together with him and go to like real guitars together or
that'd be
something.
cool,
You know?
man. Or we could take a
Yeah,
trip down to Santa Cruz Guitars.
there you go. So, do you have a connection with those people yet? Did you like
Do I?
talk with them?
No, I should. I think the guy that
You might know
owns it is
somebody.
Richard Hoover. Is the guy that I'm sure I could get in touch with him if I tried. He's got to have my
Johnny might know
email.
somebody. He knows people in the industry, so we'll have
That's
to
true.
we'll have to bug him about that. All right,
Yeah, I
man.
would love. I
Well,
would love
as
to
I
get.
usually
Anyways,
yeah, as I usually say at the end of the show or the video, that the secret to tone is in your mind, but the feel comes from your heart. Put them together using your fingers, toes, tongue, whatever you use to make music. But some guy was kept saying it's in the fingers. I'm like, yeah, that's part of the body that the brain directs.
you listen with your
Roll,
fingers. You got to listen with
roll.
your fingers.
Yeah, you got to use your fingers. If you cut them off, put little plastic tip rubber, leather-ended things like Tony Iommi, and still you can make
Yeah.
it happen. Make some music, and bring it out into the world and rock on. Until next time, you guys. Next week, Dave Reese. Dave Reese, special guest here on
Yeah.
Guitar
Check that
Mod
out.
Squad.
He's a great guy.
Sunday morning. Join us Sunday morning, dude. Even if you want to lurk, join us Sunday morning for our live with Roxy, Sunday 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, our live stream. Because there are people in Africa, like Mozambique and stuff that want to
Mozambique.
chat. You know, so we do that at 9:30 in the morning on Sundays. And until then, you guys catch us on the other chats, music, and I guess Jeff is Metalhead Hippie is going to be putting up some cool music. So go check that out. And until next time, rock on, y'all.
Thanks,
Roxy's going to
guys.
turn
Thanks,
it off.
Les.
We're going to turn it off.
Good
Later.
night, everybody.
You can stick around if you want.